Hello, Ben Eberson here with a little tip that could end up really teaching you a lot in a short amount of time. This is the straw technique, and I've got a couple coffee stirrers here. You couldn't find a regular straw, and you can kind of adjust this. But this is designed to let your vocal cords relax. You know, a lot of us, we do a lot of talking, whether you're a teacher, singer, preacher, whoever you might be. If we use your voice a lot, your voice tends to just get kind of compressed, and this exercise is designed to reverse that process. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to create some back pressure that's not going to harm the vocal folds at all. What it's going to do is actually release pressure on there, which will open up the pharyngeal space, which is all back in here. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. It's all the back area, so that we can relax. For the sake of this, so you can actually hear me, I'm going to use 2 coffee stirrers here. You can see, la 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 la. You can use regular straw. Maybe some of you would be able to use one of these. I tend to move a lot of air, so 1 coffee stirrer is still a little difficult for me. But I'm going to use 2 here. What we're going to do is we're really just going to put them in our mouth, and we don't want to let any air out of our nose or around the straw. But we're just going to sing a 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 scale, okay, with the straws. You hear that? I'm gonna move the mic a little closer here. Okay. Okay, really straightforward, right? And we'll go up a half step. There's a little bit of back pressure there, and that is helping the vocal folds decompress because they get pressed together so much. Oh, that's nice. It feels good, actually. I'm going to try it with 1 straw here. Now that's really, really small. That's a coffee stirrer, and it's really extreme. But what it does is it allows just a little bit through, and my lips want to let air out, and you don't want to do that. So back to the chew method. After you get comfortable with this, you can do 1, 3, 5, or let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So da 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 da. Okay. Now you know you're doing it right if you put your finger over the end and it stops the sound. See that? It's not coming out my nose. Some people, okay, it's coming out my nose. Or coming out the sides. You don't want any of that. You want to make sure that only the air escape, the only place for the air to escape is through here. One more. And you're going to notice that not a lot of sound is really coming out. I moved the microphone over so you could hear it, but not a lot of sound is really coming out. Most of it is up in my mouth. It's in my head, and that's okay because we're letting that back pressure equalize the pressure out, so everything can just kind of relax. You're going to find that as you go through this, the higher notes are going to come easier. I mean, I'll admit to you, before I came in to do the sessions tonight to record, I wasn't accessing the high notes very well because I'd had a stressful day. I tended to use my voice and tighten it up. It's bad habits, right? This helps with that. Let's do one more thing. We're actually going to do kind of little rises in the pitch. So it's going to go ooh, 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 like that, okay? Sounds like a little kid's car starting up, right? One more time. Yeah, if you spend, twice a day when you get up perhaps, or sometime in the mid-morning, and then after a busy day, just going through those, just get some coffee stirs, and use those, boy, it'll make a huge difference in your voice, and you'll find that you'll be able to access high notes a whole lot better. So that's the straw technique.